Welcome to the monthly mini for September 2025. I'm Sarah Lascano, and I'm an energy medicine practitioner at Raise and Energy, where I help people recover their health and reclaim their lives. We're going to take just 5 minutes to balance your body and your mind in this month's mini. So, one of my passions is to help people realize that they can change their health reality just by focusing on their mind, body, and energy. And so I want to help balance and bring in the trust and the faith in your system's ability to do that, because often we feel a bit disempowered. Okay. But when we shift energy as the substrate of all that we are, we can have amazing shifts, and they can happen very, very quickly. Okay, so we're going to open this up. If you study quantum physics, and that's not what I want to do today, I don't want to deliver a course in quantum physics, but if you study it, you will find that we are energy at the lowest level of what makes us up. We appear to be physical, and we are physical, but at the lowest level of that is energy. And if that is true, we can shift it, right? That means it is impermanent, and we have the ability to change it. So let's start by just holding that truth and opening that possibility in your subconscious mind, because we have all sorts of programming that teaches us the inverse is true. We are taught that our body, if we have a chronic condition, then we have it forever. If we have cancer, we likely have it forever. We might go into remission, but we'll never be rid of it. We have all sorts of other beliefs that if there is something about us that is true, it cannot change. And we want to really release that, because it's just not true. Everything we see is impermanent, or it can be if we can believe it so. So we're just going to hold any belief structures within you that are holding on to an idea that you don't have power over who you are, what your body is, what your environment is, what your relationships are, what your business is. We're holding all of that here in your system, okay? And we're releasing any belief structure that it is impermanent. Let's release any belief structure that you don't have the power to change it. So this is a lack of control consciousness. It typically affects metal element. Let's hold it in metal. Let's also hold it in fire and earth. Good. Those three elements, in traditional Chinese medicine, these govern certain meridians and certain energy flows within the body. We don't need to go into all that detail, but we're really letting the body flush out any gripping. Think of it as a gripping with this energy that you don't have the power to change your reality. We want to get rid of that. We want to open those hands, let go of that energy, that reality, and open to the possibility that it can change. Yeah, so we're going to make way for change. So many of us are a little bit afraid of change. It's uncomfortable. It's totally true. We get used to our routines. We get used to our normal. It can be really hard to crack out and break into something new. So we're just going to hold that here too. Any fear of stepping into something better, different, better, a little bit scary at first for most of us. All right, letting that go. Any attunement of your body's energy on any level, the mental level, the emotional level, the spiritual level. Change can be scary. So let's hold any change from your past that was scary. First days of school that might have been not so great. Moves that were traumatic for you, maybe leaving behind loved ones, a comfortable reality, having to move to a new place. Any other major changes in your past, maybe your parents separated or got divorced. Many changes can anchor a fear because they didn't feel so good at the time. We're clearing that from your past and really bringing in this idea that change actually can be beneficial. It can be full of growth, and it can bring new things that are enjoyable, that are better. Okay, good. All right, and we're just going to bring that back to allowing your body and your mindset and your energy and anything in your reality that you're ready to shift. We're going to open up to give basically permission for this to change, okay? It is safe to allow change to come. It is safe to allow growth and new next steps. All right. And last thing before we wrap up, let's just connect you. So bring to mind something that you'd really like to create, something you'd like to step into. It can be really big, but it might be easier if it's not so big. Maybe a vacation or a trip, maybe a new offering in your business, maybe a new friend you would like to welcome. Maybe lose a little weight, something that you want to bring in, okay? Bring that to mind. And we're just going to clear any resistance. Typically, it's usually fear-based, not always, but usually fear-based. Can be guilt-based, which is also a type of fear, but holding fear, holding guilt, holding obligation, holding unworthiness, holding lack of control, clearing any of that resistance to this new thing you would like to bring into your life. And then connecting to the emotional signature of when it shows up, okay? Joy, freedom, happiness, companionship, support, and just holding a moment and connecting to that emotion to power this vision up so it can start to manifest. All right, fabulous. All right, so I want to leave you with an affirmation of sorts. I have the power to change my reality. I have the power to change my reality. And we're just going to let that simmer and open up some new doorways in your subconscious mind and in your energy. All right, that concludes our session for this month. If you are excited about learning how to change your reality, learning how to shift your energy, I have some amazing resources. I love to teach people to do this. Contact me at my website, rayzenenergy.com, and let's chat. Have a great month.